instead of creating another lamp and choosing sun, I'm simply going to switch to the sun lamp type here in the object data panel. So when I click that, right away you can see that the strength of 200, which we set for our point light, is way too strong for the sun lamp. So let's dial that way down. Let's start at 1. That's certainly better. Let's double that to 2. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And we'll take the saturation back down to 0. And you'll notice that our settings have not changed at all from when it was the point lamp. So both these types share the exact same settings, which means that we can change the sharpness of our shadows using the size value. Here at a value of 3, they are extremely blurry, unrealistically so. So let's go back down to 0.1. And the purpose of the sun lamp is to approximate a very large light source in a small context. So if you think about our solar system, our sun, for which this lamp is named after, is really one enormous point light. However, in the context of us on Earth, the sun's light is refracted through the atmosphere and affects us in a much smaller context than the bigger picture of the solar system. And so in the computer, it would be very impractical to create a point light and make the size gargantuan to simulate our sun and then place it super far away in 3D space. And so instead we have this sun lamp, which is basically a wall of light that can be pointed in a specific direction. You can see that the icon looks very similar to the point lamp, except we have this dotted line which represents the direction. So we can rotate this and you'll see our shadows shift. If I go back to viewport rendering with the Shift Z hotkey, even though we don't see the icon, I can still hit R to rotate, and you'll see our shadows shift in accordance to that rotation. However, if I hit G to move, it doesn't matter where I move that lamp, the intensity is the same and the shadows are the same, which ends up behaving like an infinite wall of light. And so, as you might have guessed, this is useful for simulating an outdoor scene during daytime, and so it's like direct sunlight hitting our objects. Finally, I want to skip over to the hemisphere lamp type because with cycles, hemisphere lamps are not supported and they are interpreted as sun lamps. So these are a legacy type lamp that come from Blender Internal, and so they really don't have a purpose in a physically based rendering system.